Hi, I'm John Twist of University Motors. Today we're going to take a little run. Every time I make these videos, at least lately, I've been saying drive your car. Well, we're going to go out and drive one today. This is a 1976. Houston's going to come around. We're going to take a look at the dash from the inside. It's a common 76 and it's got a crack in the dash, but this has been repaired with black duct tape. Hey, doesn't look so bad. You have to look at it for just a second to actually see that there's a problem. And I'm going to climb in. We can see that the gear lever here is turned, so the MG is on an angle. Drives me crazy. Nothing should be on an angle. That should be straight. The other thing about this one, this is in gear right now. It's in first gear. Look at how much this wallows around. So it needs a new bushing underneath the gear lever where it goes into the gearbox. This is not an uncommon problem with the late model MGBs. They're missing their bushing underneath. Once that happens, then the gear lever will only move around maybe that much. But right now, it just, look at that. Oh my gosh. So here we are sitting in the car, only for me to discover, in fact, it's a 77, not a 76. Look at the size of the gauges. They return to these massive gauges, which are really nice. And the really sweet thing on a 77 through 80 is that they've got these giant knobs on the heater controls. This is the wrong knob in this place, but this is a correct knob. But finally, they're great big knobs, and you can actually control them. But I wanted to point out the stickers first. So this is the North American MGB register. MGB, relatively unpronounceable. There are efficiencies in scale and power in numbers. If you've got an MGB, join the North American MGB register. And John Clark, who recently purchased this car, is starting to collect his dash plaques now. And some people have the dash plaques all over the glove box, but then as it turns out, you go to one meet and you go to another meet, pretty soon you're out of room. So then you open up the glove box and you put the stickers on the inside, and then you run out of room there. And then what do? Oh my gosh, there's 1,000 possibilities for the way that you might do it. So here we go. We're going to go through a quick starting process here, and just follow me through. So we're going to put the car in neutral. It's in neutral. Okay, and we're going to beat the throttle to the floor a couple of times. We're going to try to start the car. First of all, we have to find the key. There we go. We're in neutral. Start at neutral, idle at neutral, stop, start traffic, put it in neutral. Okay. Once it's running, then we put it in gear. First gear is a real low gear, so we're going to come out here on the roadway and drive. Houston can get some pictures of the dashboard and get some pictures of the traffic coming at us, going behind us, and we're just going to enjoy the trip up West River Drive. Oh, gotta wait for traffic. Here we go. I'm in neutral, waiting for the traffic to clear, and here we go. Now I can depress the clutch, take off. Nice even gear change. Get the mirrors set. Should have set the mirrors before. So when you're changing to a higher, I'm just slowing down in third gear here, knocking it neutral, using the clutch to bring it down. I'm not downshifting. I'll downshift here in a minute after I explain about it. So when you're changing to a higher gear, as you press down on the pedal, you let off on the gas because the RPMs are going to be less when you re-engage the clutch. That makes a real nice gear change like this. So we're in first, the press the clutch, let off of the gas a little bit. When we're changing down, we do the opposite. When we press down on the clutch, we also press down on the throttle, press down on the gas. So it's a nice even gear change. I'm going to change it into second here. Nice even gear change. You want to practice that by yourself. If you get it wrong, you can jerk your passenger's head into the windshield. If you're getting the RPM gear change wrong, so always go out and practice that by yourself. And that's the same reason that you never hear I'm in neutral. I'm braking to a stop here. Other people might elect to downshift through a couple of gears. I usually just knock it neutral. If you're teaching someone to drive your car, you take them around the block twice and you make them look at your feet and look at the gear lever while you're changing gears. You tell them how it works as best as you can understand how it works, and what to do, and then you point the car down the road, put them in the driver's seat, and you go inside the house. Don't drive with somebody trying to teach them to change gears. They're going to be impossibly embarrassed the whole time because they're going to be changing at the wrong point. They're going to be throwing you fore and aft. They're going to be embarrassed. You're going to yell at them. If you value the relationship you have with your son or daughter, don't drive with them. Put them in the driver's seat, walk back inside the house, turn on the radio so you can't hear them leave. Tell them to be back in an hour. When they come back, they'll know how to use the clutch. It's really easy on an MGB. We're going to go up here and turn around. Waiting for our traffic to clear here. We were neutral that whole time. When we stop at the next light, I'm going to get Houston to focus on the RPM range. Here we are, again we're in neutral, idling, so keep your foot off the clutch. Your clutch is your clutch is depressed only when you take off and change gears. Again, start it in neutral, idle it neutral, stop light, stop sign, stop start traffic, put it in neutral. We can run it right up to close to $5,000, no problem. Your power range is from about 3,500 up to about $5,000. That's where you're getting the most power, but it's really responsive between 3,000 and 4,000 RPM. You have a lot more control there. Put your foot down, you go faster, take your foot off the gas, you go slower, faster, if that makes sense. but it's very responsive. You can drive this car all day at 4,000 RPM. Just because your Chrysler minivan tops out at about 1,800 doesn't mean that this engine running at $4,000 is bad or wrong. This engine is a high-speed engine. It's designed to run at high speed, designed to give power at high speed. We're going to be back at the shop here shortly. Couple more lights to go. But what can be more fun than out here driving the car? I mean, come on. This is great. The only thing more exciting than driving through a McDonald's, driving in your MG, is riding your horse through McDonald's drive-in. The last person I knew who tried to do that, I don't know, someone took offense, but riding your MG, I mean, how much more fun in the world can you have than open top driving? And here we are. Full stop before reverse, or else you end up grinding stuff. It's no good grinding gears. And we're back. So, again, drive your MG to the grocery store, wherever you're going. Just have a good time. Summertime. It's summer 2025. Enjoy your MG. Safety fast.